State capture has revealed that there is evidence of corruption and improper relationships among South Africa's politicians, state-owned companies as well as Gupta family. The 355-page report titled "The State of Capture" calls for further investigation after it was made public yesterday. The report was initiated by the former public protector, Advocate Thuli Madonsela, following claims that the Gupta family had influenced the awarding of contracts to state-owned enterprises and even the appointment of ministers to the executive. President Jacob Zuma had tried to block its release, but the president withdrew his application earlier yesterday. He said he will study the contents of the state capture report and decide whether he should challenge the findings in court. Some of the key findings implicate President Jacob Zuma, his son Duduzane, Minister Des van Rooyen and Minister Msebenzi Zwane, amongst others. The public protector found the Gupta family may have influence over the appointment of executive cabinet members. This is in relation to the appointment of Des van Rooyen and Msebenzi Zwane as ministers last year. Madonsela's observation also suggests that Zuma may have broken the executive code of ethics. That's for failing to act on the allegations of a member of his executive, Deputy Finance Minister SABC, that he was offered cash and the position of Finance Minister by the Guptas. In the report, Madonsela has recommended that a commission of inquiry headed by a judge be set up within 30 days to investigate the alleged influence of the Gupta family over important government activities. The report raises serious concern about the relationship between the CEO of Eskom, Brian Molefe, and the Gupta family, which it calls unusually close. In the report, Madonsela says that links between Molefe and the family, as well as officials from Gupta-owned companies, cannot be ignored because Molefe did not declare his relationship with the Gupta family. The report focuses on the purchase of Optimum coal mine that supplies coal to Eskom by a Gupta-owned company Together. It was purchased by Together from Glencore under controversial circumstances. The report raises questions around the involvement of the mining minister, Msebenzi Zwane, who is said to have traveled to Switzerland to negotiate between Glencore and Together. Madonsela says it appears as though the minister acted in his personal interest whilst on the trip and that his conduct is not in line with the Executive Members Ethics Act. She adds that if Zwane travelled in his official capacity to support Together's bid to buy the mine, it would give Together an unfair advantage. The report also notes that several state-owned entities, including South African Airways, have been implicated in impropriety. Madonsela cites one of the allegations on which the report was initiated. Faye Mentua says she was offered the position of Minister of Public Enterprise by the Gupta family in exchange for cancelling an SAA route to India. She claims that President Jacob Zuma was at the Gupta residence when the offer was made. The report also notes claims that SAA spent more than 9 million rand on purchasing copies of the New Age newspaper, which is owned by the Gupta family. The former public protector says in the report that she has decided to investigate the contract awarded by SAA to the New Age, but this would form part of the next phase of the investigation. During her interview with the public protector, a former Minister of Public Enterprises, Barbara Hogan, also made claims against the Guptas. Hogan says during a state visit to India, it seemed that members of the Gupta family had taken control of proceedings. Hogan also said that Zuma made it difficult for her to do her job before she was dismissed from the post.